Well, good morning, Sky Squad. Hope you are doing incredibly well out there this morning. And also a big welcome from our great fan, Was Radio, over in Australia right now. Here we go.
It's Sky Squad TV, where we are easily distracted by planes. Coming to you live from Bristol in the UK, please welcome your Sky Squad TV host, Sean Tiernan.
Well, once again, good morning, everybody from Bristol Airport. Hope you are doing incredibly well out there this morning. Good morning. Hope you are doing well. Welcome back once again to Bristol Airport. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been at our home base. We are in a new location as well this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a quick 5 out of 5 there in the chat if you can, to let me know that everything is coming through, looking and sounding a-okay for you lovely people. Please. But I hope you are doing so well this morning. As mentioned, we are trying out a new spot. Excuse me. We are trying out a new spot this morning here at the airport, looking directly or straight down the center line of a runway 27. Reason being is because the shrubbery, which you guys know over the past few weeks has been getting taller and taller at the location that I usually stand at, just off to the left hand side of runway 27. Now, I've wanted to come and stand and stream at this spot for a little while. 5 out of 5. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I've wanted to come and stand and stream from this spot for a little while, but haven't really got around to it. I tried it once during a reverse ops day, but it actually didn't work too well. But I think it's going to work quite well here with the runway 27 configuration. Of course, reverse ops being runway 09. we're on a lot more of a flatter ground as well, and it also means that when our arrivals come in, they are literally full noise blasting right over us. So just hope I don't get blinded by the landing lights if they turn on, because I'm standing directly in line of the landing lights. But look at this for a shot when the planes taxi and get on to the center line. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, lovely to see you. Welcome back to Bristol Airport. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for the 5 out of 5s. Hopefully your picture is looking good. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Gorgeous 2 times Jet2 holiday liveries heading out of the door at Bristol Airport this morning. But let's check out the moon just for a second. Look at this guy. Nice and clear for us this morning, eh? There's a lot of moisture in the air this morning as well. That's a little bit lopsided because I'm standing on a little bit of a uneven ground at the moment. But so good to see you, Christine Frank. Good morning, West Country Wanderer, Aviation P, Ipso, Was Radio, Trish, Zaphood, my friend, good to see ya. Uncle Plane Guy, good to see you. Mike, good to see ya. And Wowzers, Franksy, and Christine Frank coming in already with the gifted memberships on this morning's live show. Franksy, thank you so much for your 5 gifted memberships, followed by your much better half, Mrs. Christine Frank, one of our amazing supermods, also dropping in 5 gifted memberships as well this morning. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for your ongoing and continued support, my friends. Wow, straight into it already, eh? Uncle Plane Guy, good to see you. I hope you are doing well out there. Pleasure is all mine to have you. Kiwi Aviation's in the house, good to see you. And we are back at our home base of Bristol Airport after an absolutely epic 2-year anniversary show. Just watch this Jet2 come in and line up on the centre line. Double bubble on the holiday liveries there for you lovely people, and then we'll jump back over and check out the departure. My dad's there in the chat as well. Good morning, Dad. Good to see you. I'll see you in a few hours, Dad. My parents are coming to visit for the weekend. Look at that for a shot. Double bubble. My parents are coming to visit for the weekend, so Dad, I'll see you in a few hours. Safe travels when you start your travels on the way over to see us. Kiwi Aviation, good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, coming out for the early morning rush, Kiwi Aviation. Zapper, good on ya. Has anybody else noticed that YouTube has enlarged the font size there in the chat? So it's actually slightly messed up my my other phone that I use for the live chat. I wonder if I can. Oh, there we go. Zoom it out just a touch. Must have zoomed it in. Zapper James saying, first he gets the plan to moon us, then it's the moon mooning us. Mods. Good on you, James. And yeah, for those of you unaware, we are running our behind the scenes live stream right here on the main Sky Squad TV channel today. Not on the Sky Squad TV Plus channel. I wanted to try doing the behind the scenes live stream back over on the main channel. What a shot. I'm actually quite enjoying this. Bit of a shame, of course, we can't see right behind, but I love the rotation when we can check out the rotation. But yeah, we're running the behind the scenes live stream right here on the main Sky Squad TV channel today, not on the Sky Squad TV Plus channel. Just because, to let you guys know as to the reason why, early off the mark here this morning, is, of course, I had the behind the scenes going on Sky Squad TV Plus, but they haven't been as successful over on Sky Squad TV Plus as I had hoped that they would be. Appreciate the Sky Squad TV Plus channel is a new channel, a very new channel. But for the most part, I've had probably about between like a very small handful of viewers on the Sky Squad TV Plus behind the scenes, like maybe 4 or 5 viewers at any one time. Whereas I did one behind the scenes live stream about a month or so ago on the main channel, and it got close to about 2,000 views. So yeah, I wanted to, Ryanair backtracking down runway 27. So I wanted to trial bringing the behind the scenes back over to the main channel to see via analytics and data and other things like that as well, if it was actually true that the main channel, of course, which is a more dominant channel and prominent and been around for a while, and more of an actual user base and viewership, will gain more views and engagement on our behind the scenes live stream. So I hope you are enjoying the behind the scenes live stream for those of you that are watching. Wow, I'm really liking this spot. I know that the landing lights are in the way there, but this is awesome. Sounds like Ryanair might be a straight out departure once they have lined up on the centre line of runway 27. But Aviation Pete coming in, celebrating 3 months in the captain membership, and many more awesome months to come. Good on ya, Aviation Pete. Hope you are doing well. Sean Cahill's in the house as well. Ryanair heading out the door to Barry this morning, straight out departure on runway 27 for the Ryanair. Ken, good morning from Plymouth. Good morning, Ken. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so running the behind the scenes stream back on the main channel just to see if my thought pattern and my hunch is correct that we may get more engagement and viewership on our behind the scenes live stream. Need to make a couple of adjustments to the behind the scenes live stream regarding the overlays and other things. I love this shot. Look at this. What a shot. Just going to keep that zoomed out for the time being. Yeah, really enjoying this location. Let me know what you guys think. Of course, give me your feedback. Give me your feedback throughout today's live stream. First time trying out this spot. So, of course, I want to make sure that you guys are enjoying it first and foremost, because, you know, our Sky Squad TV live streams are mainly for you guys. Obviously, Carolyn's there in the chat. Good morning. Uncle Plane Guy saying, Ryanair looks like the first arrival from Dublin. Yes, always is. Our first arrival is always Ryanair coming in from Dublin. Anthony Power, good afternoon, morning, Sky Squad from Brisbane, Australia, from old Brizzy, eh? Good to see you, Anthony. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you, everybody, for hitting the like button so far on this morning's live stream. If you haven't already, please do. Of course, it is a free way for you lovely people to support the channel and pushes this live stream out to even more new people to come in and join in with us today. Helps to get it featured as well. Free way, of course, for you to support the channel. EasyJet A320 is next on your screen, heading out the door to Paris. Charles de Gaulle, Paris. Here we go, power set on the EasyJet 320. Yeah, let me know what you think to this location, guys. Feedback, 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 please, is a welcome across all aspects of the Sky Squad TV live streams, of course. Was Radio's there in the chat. Good to see you, Was. Hope you're doing well. Hey, hope you heard your sound bite this morning on the intro of today's live stream. Got a few more of those to play. Ipso, EJ, is that a Neo? Ipso, are you still on holiday, mate? If so, hope it's going well. Martin Russell's in the chat. Good to see you, Martin. Hope you're doing well. Hi from a cooler, sunny Bradley Stoke. Yeah, it is a lot cooler here in the UK this morning. Hey, we've had little patches of rain, actually. In Bath, where I live, we had about 5 minutes worth of rain the other day. And then the following day, we had about 2 or 3 minutes worth of rain. But the Ipso say I'm still on holiday, man. I'm jealous. But what was I just about to say? Yeah, so we've had a couple of patches of rain, and then, yeah, had like 5 minutes the other day, and then a few minutes the other day, and then it just kind of disappeared. But we have had quite a decent bit of moisture over the evenings, which has actually been quite nice, to be fair. Alex NZ4, good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Chris Harrison, good to see you. Say, morning, Sean. Hope you have a fantastic day, fella. I'm off to Penarth fishing this morning. Oh, good on you, man. Penarth's beautiful, mate. We were there a couple of months ago. We went for a little family holiday to Cardiff, and we found ourselves across the way there from Cardiff in Penarth, and it was absolutely sensational. We had a great time in Penarth. We just went for the day, but the weather was beautiful. So yeah, good on you, mate. Good to see you, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Kiwi Aviation, yeah, I'm the same. I also don't like them as well, but yeah, not really too much we can do, to be honest with you. But what I like about it is that these shots here that you're looking at right now, we can zoom in a touch closer to the planes that are taxiing and have just been pushed back as well. On that A320neo, you can almost, because of the lighting, you can almost see like through the bypass of the Neo engine there. Look at that. Yeah, I don't like the mast either, but being completely honest with you, on an aviation live stream, I think I'd rather prefer the masts than overgrown shrubbery, if I'm honest with you. If you know what I mean. Ironic as well, for those of you watching the behind the scenes live stream, you'll see right here that I'm standing right next to the Save Felton Common from Bristol Airport. I won't do too much about that, but who knows, we might end up having a visit from the protesters today, because they usually set themselves up. Their idea with their setup is that they put their kind of barricades of where the airport expansion are going to be put in the new landing lights. But ironic, that I've got the Save Felton Common from Bristol Airport sign right next to me. Yeah, true, mate. Yeah, so when Kiwi Aviation, when reverse ops is on, this location is good, but the only thing is that it can actually sometimes be a little bit problematic at the same time, mainly because of the fact that they come right over the top of us. So wait for our first arrival to come in, and then we'll be able to see what it looks like with the arrivals coming straight over the head. But the way that they, of course, rotate and take off from here, they come directly overhead, so makes it a touch hard to get up and above. To get up and above the vertical panning of the tripod is what I'm trying to say, because it locks itself out quite a bit when the reverse ops is on. I actually prefer where I usually stand for reverse ops on the mound, because we get those side-on shots of the departures, which I think is absolutely sensational. What's Ipso saying? Someone could probably chop the trees back in the other location. I wouldn't recommend chopping down the ILS mast in this location though. Yeah. Robert, good to see you. Good morning. James also saying that it wouldn't be a good idea to cut the mast down. No. It really wouldn't. But I do like this shot though, of them being able to get a bit closer to them, taxiing down towards the centre line of runway 27 here this morning. This EasyJet that we're looking at right now, A320neo, heading out the door off to Tenerife. So yeah, this location, Kiwi Aviation has mentioned, yeah, great when 09 is on, but yeah, being completely honest with you, the vertical panning of the tripod does sometimes make it a little bit difficult, because it locks out pretty quickly. A lot quicker than what I would like it to lock out, if I'm honest with you. All right, EasyJet power set, heading out. There's like no wind at all this morning, so no noise is being pushed towards us at all on any of those departures. Marcel's in the chat. Coco's there in the chat as well. Good morning, good to see ya. I'm doing very well. Martin Reed is there. Good morning, Martin. Lovely to have you joining in with us from the other side of the city. Good to see you, mate. We're back, everybody, back home at Bristol Airport after a fantastic 2-year anniversary live stream at the wonderful London Heathrow Airport. Hope you enjoyed our London Heathrow show for our 2-year anniversary. Coco, of course you can. Yeah, my favourite is Airbus. I'm a self-confessed Airbus fan. I love Airbus planes. Yeah, I'm a self-confessed Airbus fan, so I love Airbus planes. I've also, the vast majority of my flying hours as a passenger, of course, has been on Airbus planes as well. Throughout my time living in New Zealand, of course, Air New Zealand use the Airbus A320 and A321s heavily across their domestic fleet. Coco's in Yates, so not far from us. Yeah, good on ya. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. And also, I hope you are also enjoying the departure tags there as well in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Of course, we had those running on the arrivals for a London Heathrow Airport whilst we were there for our 2-year live stream, and I think they worked quite well, to be honest with you. And yeah, we've got them going here on the departures front for Bristol Airport. It does take a little while for the departures data tag to show up with the coding and the logic in the background and how I've got it vectored in for them to show up. Once they get past essentially the center point, longitude, latitude, when they get past the center point of the airport, then the data tag will pop up and let you know on the top right hand side of the screen, which you can see right now, where this particular beautiful EasyJet A320 is going, whilst we have another EasyJet A320 lining up on the runway. A little bit of a double bubble shot there for you guys as well. A320neo that just departed is off to Malaga, and our A320neo lining up on runway 27 right now is off to Rome. Penny's there in the chat. Good to see you, Penny. Thank you so much for joining in. Hey Penny, is this your first time with us here on Sky Squad TV? If so, good to see you. If not, apologies, but saying hello all. Lots of fellow Aussies in the chat today. I can see my hubby is currently staying in Rington with his family, so he can see all the planes around Bristol at the moment. Lucky him, mate. Good on ya. Penny, good morning from Bristol Airport. Hope you are doing well. Robert, yeah, that's the cool thing also about this location as well. For those of you who would be keen to see it, you can finally get a good glimpse of the of how sloped the runway is. Look at this, we've got an A320neo in front of us, and then there's a Ryanair, TUI, a Boeing 737 backtracking down the runway there. Wow, look at that. First time I've seen that. Airbus and Boeing were head on. Wow, that would have been cool to have seen that from up on our little mound that we usually stand on from the side view. To be honest, it probably would have been, the view probably would have been blocked by the shrubbery that's over there. Yeah, Penny, good on you. So good to know that your husband's here in Bristol, in Somerset, in the UK. Hope he is having a great time with the family. Pillows, good to see you. Yes, we do. 2 streams, mainstream and a behind the scenes. Take your pick, my friend, or watch both. If you're on a laptop or a computer, double screen that goodness. Needed to do a couple of updates to the behind the scenes live stream. I want to update the departures and arrivals board and do a few other little updates as well. But here we go. What a view here as our EasyJet rotates And our TUI comes into shot for us. Yeah, fantastic. A jewel of jets. Good on you, Robert. I love it. A320 Neo heading off to Rome. And our TUI 737 that's lining up on runway 27 as we speak is off to Mahon, however you say it. Zapad saying pilot missed their turn. Maybe, who knows, who knows? They may have done, they may have done. Telly and Zed's there in the chat as well. Good to see you, Telly. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Great to have you back with us again. And thank you, everybody, for those of you that did tune in to our 2-year anniversary show from a London Heathrow Airport. I hope you enjoyed your show. Yeah, Ipso, we're running, most planes are running a touch late this morning, actually. Here at Bristol, looking at probably at about a 10-minute delay across pretty much all of the departures this morning. John Hitchens, good to see you, saying hi from Longwell Green, just off the approach to 27. I'm old enough to remember photographing from the original road over a low fence without worrying about the ILS masts. Mate, what a dream, eh? What a dream, that would have been a time. ILS masts and overgrown shrubbery if you ever go and stand on the mud mound, John, here at Felton Common. Hey, but it all adds to it. It's an aviation live stream, right? If we can add aviation elements into the stream via ILS masts, then why not? But John, so good to see you, mate. Good morning, hope you're well. Beautiful morning here in Somerset. As our TUI rotates on runway 27 heading out to Mahon this morning, if that's how you pronounce it. That wide angle shot with the Jet 2. Gorgeous morning out here this morning. Oh, we've got a bit of a EasyJet special livery. Which one's this again? This is, let me get on Florida. This is, yeah, the Eurovision Song Contest. Hey, James, Zapad, that one's just for you, mate. That one's just for you, buddy. Dub, good morning, good to see you. Wonderful morning, surely is, my friend. Coco saying, my fave airport is London City, is it? Okay, interesting. Yeah, I've been to London City once. I did a static stream, but I haven't done like a actual live stream from there. Amir from Rank Up Aviation does a lot of live streams from London City, but unfortunately, London City is probably one of the most unsafe locations to go and stand at. For streaming with all of the technology and that we have. There's been quite a few unfortunate events that have happened there of fellow streamers losing their equipment, unfortunately. UK got robbed at this year's Eurovision, did they? Mate, our song was horrendous, I'm sorry. Our song was so bad. Jet 2 in the holiday livery also out the door from Bristol this morning to Mahon, however you say it. I'm just going to keep calling it Mahon. Sally, good morning. Lovely to have you back with us, Sally. Hope you're doing well. All of our regulars tuning in this morning. Pleasure's all mine, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're doing well today. Jackie Lawrence, good morning. EasyJet A320 Neo lining up on runway 27 just in front of us, going to be heading out the door to Pisa this morning. As you can tell, this expat is still getting used to a lot of the European place names, eh? So good to have so many of you tuning in with us this morning. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please do hit the like button on this morning's live stream. Of course, free way for you lovely people to support the channel. Our Eurovision EasyJet A320neo lined up on runway 27, but here's our next EasyJet departure, followed by the KLM just poking its nose into the right-hand corner of your screen there. Hey, Nick's back in the chat. Good morning, good afternoon, Nick. Lovely to see ya. Saying, loving the show from the Bunya Mountains, northwest of Brizzy. Log fire on. Watching you guys, buddy, with a beer in hand, and Noah, my son, by my side. Good on you, Nick and Noah. Good to see ya. Sorry that I didn't shout you out too much on the London Heathrow live stream the other day. As you can appreciate, London Heathrow being incredibly busy. I'm not able to get on top of all of the chats personally myself, so it was a great help having my sister Sinead with me as well. But good to see you, Nick and Noah. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you in the chat. Sinner, good morning. Hope you are doing well. Wow, Aviation Pete coming in, dropping in 10 Sky Squad TV gifted memberships. Aviation Pete, my friend, thank you so much for your ongoing and continued support of Sky Squad TV. It is an absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Pete, you managed to gift some memberships to some pretty awesome regulars there with that 10 gifted. Pete, thank you so much, my friend. Really do appreciate it. Welcome to all of our new members. 20 new members so far on this morning's live stream, courtesy of Franksy NZ, Christine Frank, and now the wonderful Aviation Pete as well. Thank you, my friends, for dropping those memberships in. Welcome to all of our new members. You now have access to your custom member emojis. You have access to the members only Discord server as well. If you are on Discord and wish to come over and hang out with us on Discord, share your aviation pictures and videos and connect with Sky Squad TV whilst we are off air here at Bristol Airport and other airport locations around the UK as well. Morning, Carwin, good to see ya. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your gifted memberships and for hitting the like button so far this morning. Can we smash through 100 likes before our first hour of live streaming by 7 AM local time, or at the top of the hour wherever you are located around the world? The pleasure is all mine to have you here with us this morning as KLM taxis into our picture with our EasyJet 320neo heading out to Pisa. I do love the KLM. I'm going to spend a bit of time on the KLM. We are also eyes on Flight Radar, of course, for our first arrival, because I usually sometimes near enough miss it. Should be coming in any moment now, but KLM heading out the door off to Amsterdam this morning. Ryanair not too far away, just coming over Wales, going to be breaking ground on mainland UK very soon. But our Embraer E175 and most likely our next EasyJet A320neo is going to be out the door before our first arrival. As mentioned, for those of you tuning in, first of all, good morning, welcome to Sky Squad TV. We are trying out a new location. West Country Wanderer is there in the chat as well. Can't remember if I've said good morning to you already, but we are trying out a new location. We wanted to come and stand here for a while for some of our live streams, and so today is the day, my friend. So yeah, let me know. Of course, we do have the ILS masts in the way, but hey, it's an aviation live stream, so you know, the more aviation elements we can add into the show, then why not? And if ILS master what we need to add into it, then we'll add those in. That Rolling Stoner, good to see ya, mate. Well and truly a relevant name for Amsterdam. Hope that's not offensive to say. With KLM out the door, heading out to Amsterdam. Sam's there in the chat. Good morning, Sam. Steve Carter, good morning, Steve Carter, coming in, joining up onto the ground crew membership tier. Steve Carter, my man, thank you so much, buddy, for signing up onto the ground crew membership tier. As Marcel said, mega. Zappered, Pete told me green, he surely did. Yeah, good to see you, Steve. Welcome aboard, eh? A bit of wake turbulence there from the E175. Very cool. Yeah, Robert, thanks heaps for the feedback, eh? Next departure, A320neo EasyJet heading out to Lanzarote. Zoom in on that big old Neo engine just on the other side of the fence line there. See those fans turning. Look at that. Very cool. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, the pleasure is all mine to host you here this morning on the live stream. Welcome back to Bristol, our home base airport. If you weren't around and didn't join us during our Heathrow live stream, we of course were at London Heathrow on Monday of this week, celebrating our belated 2-year anniversary live stream. Our A320neo is going to be out the door, and then I'm imagining a Ryanair is going to be our next arrival and our first arrival of today. Sam saying, hey Sean, a good evening from New Zealand. Good to see ya. EasyJet A320neo pulled away from me, didn't even realise. Maybe that Ryanair Boeing 737 is going to be next out. Straight out departure for the 737. Unless they're just lining up on the holding point. On the holding point for taxiway Zulu. EasyJet for the winner. Ryanair just pulling up to turn onto the centre line of a runway 27. Love that Ryanair wingtip. On the Boeing 737. What kind of view can we get behind? You can see that engine casing as well, the engine cowl. How it kind of looks as if it's been bitten. With that very distinct look of the 737 MAX 8 engine. You can see it there on the TUI. Almost looks as if it's been eaten. I love it. Look how gorgeous that TUI 737 looks. For those of you that haven't seen it, over on the Sky Squad TV Plus channel, I did a unboxing of one of my very first model planes, which was the TUI Boeing 737. Big thanks to my sister Sinead for buying that for me for my birthday. Ryanair is heading out, but Sean's putting his sunnies on. Just to save myself for when I spin round and grab the arrival of the Ryanair. But sounds like the TUI is also going to go out before the arrival of the Ryanair. Beautiful departures. For those of you who may have noticed, I didn't try and pronounce the destination place name for this Ryanair 737. Look at it, man. Look how gorgeous this TUI looks. Come on. Like, I'm sorry, but that in my opinion is the best livery on a Boeing 737, in my humble opinion, my friends, in my humble opinion. Paul, thank you so much for the kind words, my friend. Yeah, it's good to be home, eh? Good to be back at Bristol. And we'll also keep our eyes to the skies as well for those heavy arrivals heading over, and or departures heading over from other countries, but mostly heading over and across to London Heathrow. Our TUI 737 is at the door from Bristol momentarily, off to Palma de Mallorca. Holiday destination. TUI, of course, and EasyJet being two of the, well, TUI, EasyJet, Jet2 being three of the biggest airlines here in the UK for package holidays. Oh wow, we've got a load of hot air balloons up in the air as well. And our Ryanair is well and truly on finals. Guys, we're going to say goodbye to TUI. Look at this. What a very English sight this is. Load of hot air balloons. There's one there, look. All taken off from Bristol. It is the Bristol Hot Air Balloon Fiesta happening this weekend here in Bristol, of course. I'm going to be there. I won't be streaming, but I'm going to take most of my camera gear with me to get some awesome content that I can post for you lovely people. But Ryanair is also coming in as well. But what a very British sight that is, eh? To see those hot air balloons up there. Very cool, very cool. There's one off in the distance as well, but can we zoom in for a bit of a better look on that guy? They're probably a bit too far away. Michelle, good to see ya. And Dav, 436, good to see you. Ryanair coming in. Head on arrival. Look at the ribbons coming off the flaps. This is going to be nice and loud, guys. Listen to this. Wow, look at that for a view. Ho, 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 ho. Bit of wake turbulence right over the top of us. Whoa, I can feel the power from that blasting through. There it is. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah. Oh, mate, you can still feel it as well. There it is. There it is. Coming through. There it is. There's the wake. Yeah. Mate, it was that good. Whoa, still coming as well. Go on, buddy, give it to us. Yes. Ha ha ha. It was that good, ladies and gentlemen, that my tripod head, as you can see, has come loose on... My fluid head has come loose on my tripod, so just give me one moment. I'm going to spin you over to the secondary view just so I don't make you guys feel a little bit sick from how quickly I had to turn the tripod there. So I keep that in mind for next time. Wow, how good was that? Yeah, boy. So many hot air balloons up there today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hot air balloons. Yeah, now we're talking, eh? Now we're talking. Wallop, eh? Absolute wallop. Ho-ho! That was awesome. More arrivals, please. Yes. That was absolutely mega. Wowzers. Yeah, boy, that was awesome, man. Imagine if that was like an A380 or something. Wow, wee. It felt like it was almost. It felt like it was almost like touching me. It was that close. Hey. Oh wow, guys! If you like that, you definitely got to be hitting the like button for that one, man. Come on, that was unreal. Yeah, man, if that was like an Airbus A380 or like a Boeing 777 or something, wow, man. Dav, good morning, good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Jumper Collins is there in the chat too. Kia ora from Christchurch, where it has finally settled down. Winds have died down and clouds cleared for a sunny but cold afternoon after a southerly blew through last night. Mate, good on ya. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. That was unreal. More of that, please. Yeah. Ha ha. All right, well, there you go. Our first arrival, Ryanair in from Dublin. Our departure that we are looking at right now, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, got massively distracted by that, is our Jet 2 from Bristol to Fuerteventura in the holiday livery. Our next departure, EasyJet A320, heading out to Geneva. Oh, that was awesome. Wow. Yeah, Martin, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, eh? I'm looking forward to the balloon fiesta. As mentioned, I'm not going to live stream from it. Just because I'm going there with my family and my wife's parents are coming as well. So yeah, I'm not going to stream, but I'm going to take my camera gear and yeah, I'll do some almost vlogging of the event, if you like. Jet 2 banking left whilst our A320 from EasyJet is rolling down runway 27 for the departure. So let's get eyes on, heading out to Geneva. Just about to grab the rotation. There we go. Ipso, you read my mind there, buddy. You read my mind. When that Ryanair was coming over, I was thinking this will be epic for a summer. This spot will be epic for a summer evening live stream. So you read my mind, mate. You really did. I'm enjoying it for the departures. I appreciate, as we've all mentioned, the ILS master in the way, so probably like a bit of an obstructed view, but I don't mind it too much, to be fair. But yeah, Ipso, you read my mind, buddy. I was thinking the exact same thing when Ryanair was flying over. I was like, yeah, great for evening streams. As the sun sets to kind of almost like the right hand side of us, really, during the evening here at the airport. Need to come out and do some more evening streams. I might actually be able to get out and do an evening stream next week at some point towards the weekend, either Friday or Saturday. So yeah, watch this space, eh? Robert, yeah, the wake turbulence after that was absolutely unreal. So cool. The power of it too, wowzers. The sound as well, unreal. Yeah, today's a good day. Today is a good day, ladies and gentle spoons. Once again, welcome to our home base of Bristol. Hope you are doing well. Just experienced our first arrival at this relatively new spot. Not new to the airport, of course, but a relatively new spot for me anyway here on the live stream. What a shot, eh? We'll make sure when the next one comes in, we'll get some good eyes on. But look at those hot air balloons. Let's get around and see the hot air balloons. We've got those ones all the way over there in the distance. So let me see if I can get a bit of eyes on those ones for you as well. Where are you, balloons? Where are you? Where are you? Straight down the gully there. There we go. Look at that. 2 of them. Everybody out practicing before the hot air balloon fiesta next weekend here at Bristol, which is going to be amazing. I think there's going to be like 100 balloons or something going up in the air, which is awesome. Very cool. 1, 2 in front of us, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 off to the left hand side. There's also one right over there in the distance too. I saw some that were getting ready to go when I was driving out of Bath this morning. Lady out on a dog walk as well. But what a view, eh? Look at the skyline behind it as well. It looks absolutely amazing. Jumper. Yeah, mate. I'm well and truly keeping it watered. Well and truly keeping it watered for you there, buddy. So good. Hey, as we wait for our next arrival to come in, I just want to come over and say a big good morning to you all. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'll try and sound a little bit more over here on a bit of a slope. But good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bristol Airport, home base for us here at Sky Squad TV. Interesting that those balloons are right in that path, because I know our arrivals are a lot higher than that, probably about 1,000 feet more at that particular point where those balloons are. They actually are quite far away from us at the moment. But anyway, good morning, good to see you. Welcome back to Sky Squad TV, live from our home base at Bristol Airport. What a fantastic arrival we just had from Ryanair. That was an absolutely insane arrival. Was not expecting that. Sounded incredible coming over the top, and the wake turbulence then pushing itself back through, and the power of those engines, you can feel that reverse power as it comes down and shoves all that wind back towards us over here in Felton Common. But good morning, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed that. I obviously did, as you can tell. Got quite excited on that particular bit. But hey, if you can't get excited about aviation, in my book, there's something a little bit wrong. But my name is Sean, your host here on the channel. Hope you are doing incredibly well. We are running a behind the scenes live stream as well, right here on the Sky Squad TV main channel. So if you wish to check that out, go on over and check out the behind the scenes. You can watch them both at the same time if you so wish. Had them on a split screen if you're able to, on your computer or your mobile device, or however you are watching. So definitely go over and check that out. I'd love for you to check it out. Hit the like button at the same time as well. But we're going to be out here this morning up until about 9 a.m. We're going to go we're going to finish up a little bit earlier. We usually finish up at about 9:30, well, between 9:30 and 10, but we're going to finish up at about 9. My parents are actually coming this weekend, and the main reason why they're coming, of course, to see me and their grandson. But I'm actually playing in a football game tomorrow, a charity football match. One of the dads group that I am a part of. For those of you that don't know, currently I am a stay-at-home dad, and this is my awesome passion and hobby that I get to come out and share with you lovely people on the weekends and during special occasions. But I'm a stay-at-home dad, and one of the dads groups that I'm a part of, we are playing in a charity football game tomorrow against another local team, of course, raising money for a wonderful charity which is based in Frome. It's called the Frome Birth Talk, and they are there for mums and dads, mums who are expecting, dads who are also expecting the baby to arrive as well, parents that have had their baby, or parents that are along the journey of having babies as well. They're there to be a support network, to talk through any issues, any mental health issues, any ups and downs, any struggles at all of the incredible, wonderful world of parenthood. So yeah, that's the charity that we're raising money for. What is that? I think a fuselage of a overflying plane caught. Yeah, it did too. Wow, that was awesome. So yeah, I'm playing in a charity football game tomorrow. And yeah, it's part of one of the dads groups that I'm a part of, which is fantastic. So yeah, I cannot wait to play that. I've been doing a bit of training as well with the boys. I've done some training sessions, and I've been doing my own bit of training when I'm not able to get to the main training sessions that we have. I'm just going to make sure you can still see those hot air balloons. Otherwise, you're just kind of looking at the sky, a little bit of nothing. No, you can't. Here we go. Hot air balloons move, obviously. We need some footage of Sean playing on the Plus channel. Yeah, you surely do. Maybe I can get you some, eh? Because I'll take my little action cam with me, and maybe I can get you some. But yeah, anyway, I'm playing in a football game tomorrow, which is going to be fantastic. So yeah, super cool to be able to do that. And yeah, Frome Birth Talk is the charity that we are playing and raising money for our football game, which is fantastic. So cannot wait for that, and it's going to be great to support a fantastic charity. Some of the dads who are part of the group themselves and their partners have used the services from the Frome Birth Talk guys, so I know it's very close to a lot of people's hearts, that charity. So it's going to be fantastic to be able to raise money for that during the football game and before the football game has happened at the same time. So yeah, it's been a while since I played a football game though, not gonna lie. Competitively played football probably when I was a teenager. So yeah, you know, going back probably about 20 or so years now. When I was a teenager, it's probably the last time I competitively played a football game. So yeah, definitely be getting in there with the training and making sure that, you know, my legs are ready to go, that my fitness is up a little bit more as well. But it's been great to be able to get out and do a little bit more fitness as well, you know, get the heart rate up, keep the mind fresh, keep the body fresh. So it's been great for me on terms of my mental health at the same time as well, and my physical health too. So it's been absolutely fantastic to be able to do that and to get involved in such a worthy cause at the same time too. But let's spin you guys back around. We've got an EasyJet taxiing down towards us, A320 Neo. It's going to be heading out the door off to Funchal this morning. Oh, Telly NZ, good on you. Thank you so much for putting that link there in the chat. So cool. Michelle, mate, if you're not streaming for a bit because of injuries, we know why. You heard it here first, Michelle. You heard it here first. Telly, thank you so much for putting that into the chat. That's awesome. So yeah, go and check those guys out. Froome Birth Talk. Yeah, absolutely awesome charity there, and incredible stuff that they do. And hey ho, you never know. Through the years of me and my lovely wife building out our awesome little family and growing our family, we may or may not need it. Who knows? But it's there anyway. And it's a awesome charity to look into. So thank you, Telly, for putting that into the chat. That's very kind of you. And if you haven't already, guys, can you put mods? Can you put the link for the behind the scenes live stream in the chat as well? If you haven't already. A320 Neo out the door off to Funchal. KLM Boeing 777 flying above us, and a JetBlue A321 flying above us as well. Sometimes the stars align and you get the moisture. The moon is still out as well, which is mad. Sometimes the stars align and you get the vapor trails. You can see the vapor trails as clear as day. Charlie's Aviation, why do you not plane spot at the official spotting point? Where's the official spotting point, mate? Let me know. I've been at Bristol Airport now for a couple of months and never been told about a so-called official spotting point. The only official spotting points that I know is right here at Felton Common, where I'm standing right now, the Mud Mound, and across the way on Winters Lane. They're the only spots I know that we are legally allowed to be on, because those are public land. So yeah, Charlie's Aviation, good to see you. And yeah, let me know about this so-called official spotting location. I'd love to know where it is. Courtney and Eli, good to see ya. Hello, Sean and chat, and a hello for Sinead. Good on ya. Yeah, Sinead's not with me today, of course. I'm back home in the Somerset region, where Sinead, of course, doesn't live. But yeah, Charlie's, let me know. Yeah, on Winters Lane. Okay, cool. Is it classed as the official spot, or is it just a spot that everyone goes to? I'm not there, Charlie, because I don't have access to a vehicle that I can get up onto the roof of, that also has a platform. Hopefully that will change in the not too distant future. But yeah, I can't get over there. Well, I can get over there, but I don't stream from there because I don't have a way to stand up on top of a vehicle to clear the fence line, and I'm not going to do a stream looking through a fence, because that's not a good time for anybody. I know we had the ILS masts directly in front of us in this particular location that I'm standing at today, which is the first time trying out this location, but I'd rather have the ILS mast than a pesky fence making the autofocus of the camera not play ball with me, and essentially me putting on a bad show. So yeah, that's why. Is that classed as the official spot then, is it? I didn't realise it was an official spot. I just thought it was a spot. Of course, you got Winters Lane, you got Felton Common, both sides of Winters Lane, of course. Nick Gray, good to see ya. Good morning, saying great film and keep up the good work. Nick from Devon. Nick, good to see you, mate. Thank you so much. Hey, I'm hoping to come down to Devon in a couple of weeks' time. For the Sidmouth festival, there's a free air show on in Sidmouth, and they will have the Dakota flying over. It's like 3 hours or so, the air show on a Friday evening. I've got the one of the Dakotas making an appearance, and the headline act for the Sidmouth Air Show is the Royal Air Force Red Arrows. So I'm actually hoping to get down to Devon for it. I don't know whether to just do like a day trip and come down for the air show, then drive back, because it's about just under a 2-hour drive. And or yeah, because it's just before the, well, it's the weekend of the August bank holiday weekend. So yeah. Yeah, Winters Lane's an awesome spot, Charlie. I've been there a few times myself for a little bit of viewing, but yeah, as mentioned, I don't have a vehicle that I can easily stand on top of, that also has a platform for me to stand on top of as well, to get up and above the fence line. All right, we definitely have a couple of departures that are delayed here this morning. Our hot air balloons are still skimming the hills here. Just looking above me to see if there's any. Oh yeah, there's a little guy flying over us there, directly above. Jet 2 by the looks of it, from Leeds. Up there somewhere. I was trying to locate it, but I don't think I can in the haze. Can't get a good view of it. Or is it higher than I think it is now? We'll let it go. I was trying to get a good view of it, but I can't. We've got our EasyJet over there in the distance. It's just been pushed back as well, so that'll be our next departure. Beautiful Bombardier Global 5500 is flying just to the right hand side of us. I was going to try and locate that, but I can't actually see it from where I am. Looks like Ryanair has also been pushed back as well. It's going to be one of our next departures. Those hot air balloons look awesome though. We'll get another little view of those hot air balloons momentarily, but we're trying to see if any more of those overheads were coming over, but I can't see those either. Not enough moisture in the air to create some vapor trails for us this morning. But anyway, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you. I hope you are doing well. And welcome back once again to Sky Squad TV and Bristol Airport. Lovely to see you. Our moon is still very visible, he says, not being able to find it. Look at that. 7 AM and the moon is still that visible. Crazy. Yeah, Charlie, good on you. Winters Lane is a good spot. As mentioned, when we can, we will get over there for a stream. Not a bad shot of the moon, if I say so myself. Not a bad shot of the moon at all, as we are waiting for whatever is going to be our next departure. Jumper saying, I tried filming the A380 taking off from Christchurch Thursday night and was able to get some decent-ish footage as it taxied to the start of the runway, but lost focus due to the chain link fence on takeoff. Yeah, awesome, eh? Oh, Martin, good on ya. Franksy. That's so good. Just a little bit blind, eh? Just a little bit blind. Do you like the moonshot though? EasyJet is taxiing out towards us. A320 going to be heading off to Belfast, followed by a Ryanair. A Boeing 737 you can see on the left hand side of your picture there as well. Bit of a head-on shot with the cockpit there this morning of that EasyJet A320 214 variant, 14 years old in the EasyJet fleet. Of course, EasyJet in the news quite a bit lately with their new investors. Wonder if they could see me all the way over here. Give us a wave, man. They won't be able to, but you never know. Looking around a little bit there. Looking around a little bit, that pilot doing some final checks, I would imagine. Checking the runway, making sure everything is clear before giving clearance from the tower to continue taxi and line up on to a runway 27 here at Bristol Airport. It sounds like that clearance has been given as a little bit more power has been pushed into the engines to depart here from Bristol. Good on you guys. Yeah, the main bulk of our departures, the main bulk of our arrivals is around the latter half of the halfway mark of our stream. So more towards about 8 a.m. in the morning. And of course that takes us up to when all of our departures head out from Bristol, and then of course we start getting our arrivals. Beautiful EasyJet A320 heading out the door off to Belfast 214 variant, of course, as mentioned, 14 years old, power set and rolling already down a runway 27 for a straight out departure. Hey, HZ73 celebrating 9 months on the ground crew membership tier, saying, I knew I was showing full term. G'day, Sean. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for dropping by and for sending in your membership milestone, my friend. Awesome stuff, awesome support. 9 months, eh? Incredible. Good on ya. Full term, congratulations. Ooh, what's the name? Mate, pleasure to have you for those 9 months, eh? Hopefully it's another 9 months and then another and then another. We can see how many kids we can birth together, eh? And thank everybody for hitting the like button on today's live stream. Just blasted for 100 likes. Thank you so much. Incredible stuff. Ryanair is lined up on runway 27 in front of us, heading out to Future Ventura. Charlie, good to see you, mate. Thank you for joining in. Hey, is everything looking good for your show today, mate? I know you've had a couple of tech issues lately, which is annoying, but fingers crossed for you, buddy. Is everything looking good? Engine start up on one of the many planes that's currently pinging up on Flight Radar. Carwin Davies, good on ya. Next Ryanair out the door off to Future Ventura. Surely is, mate. Lined up on runway 27 and rolling right now. Carwin, stealing my expression there, mate. Out the door, eh? Well, actually, it's excuse me. Actually, it's Kurt from Sid Squad's expression. I stole it from him. Steve Carter saying, Sean, where's my milestone? Steve, you need to do it yourself, mate. You need to if you're on your phone or whichever device you're on the right hand side of the chat window, lower right hand side of the chat window, can't remember which one it is, but one of the buttons down there allows you to gift memberships and also do a membership milestone. But if you've already done one this month, then it won't allow you to do another one. It only allows you to do one membership milestone notification during the month. Wow, Ryanair already turning. Already turning on the climb out. WBBF, yo, about to push this EasyJet to Heraklion A321. Can I get a third person view for some help? Mate, WBBF, good on ya. A321 Neo. Oi, am I on? Are you on the other side of the terminal, or are you on my side? You on Felton Common side or my side? Oh, hold up. I think I see ya. Yeah, I see ya. I got ya. Mate, WBBF, good on ya. WBBF in the tug, pushing the EasyJet Airbus A321 Neo that we can see in the background that's currently being photobombed by our EasyJet A320. Steve Carter, massive apologies, my friend. 6 months in the ground crew membership tier saying morning Bristol massive. Mate, apologies, I missed that. Steve, I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. There you go. Just for you, Steve. Morning Bristol massive. Mate, good on you. Thank you so much. WBBF, hey, if you're still watching or when you come back into the chat, I recorded your pushback in 4K. So send me an email. Hopefully it comes back into the chat soon. But send me an email and I can send you that video. Sean at skysquadtv.com, and I can send you that video if you like. If you're on social media or whatever, you can upload that to your social media. Yeah, WBBF, no worries. Hey, yeah, I was just saying, I just recorded that for you in 4K. It was a short pushback, but hey, I just recorded it for you. So send me an email, Sean, SEAN at skysquadtv.com, and I can send you that video file when I get the chance to send it through to you, mate. Hey, good to see you. Thank you so much for letting us know. Awesome stuff, eh? Francis is there in the chat as well. Good to see ya. Francis P. And Scotty W. Mitchell coming in and signing up as one of our latest members here at Sky Squad TV onto the ground crew membership tier. Wowzers, thank you so much. So many new members coming and going. Well, coming in today, joining up today. So thank you. Incredible support. Thank you so much for choosing to sign up and support Sky Squad TV via a monthly subscription, monthly membership. You now have access to the membership emojis, members only content, members only live stream, and the members only Discord server as well if you're on Discord. HZ73, yeah, we are trying out a bit of a different location. We were here a little while ago, a couple of months back, when reverse ops was on 09. I just want to make sure I'm not going to miss an arrival. No, we're good. Yeah, I was here a couple of months ago when reverse ops 09 was in operation. It was an insanely windy day, and it wasn't that great for 09, but I wanted to come back and try this location again because for those of you that have been around in the last few streams, you would know the crazy amount of shrubbery that's being built up around the mud mound here at Felton Common, like blocking our view big time. So yeah, I wanted to come and try this location. I do appreciate the ILS masts are right in the way, but hey, I wanted to come and try this location because we get some awesome views of the rotation and more so, very clear unobstructed views of the taxiway, which we don't get when we're back over on the mud mound. The mud mound, unfortunately, yeah, just got too much shrubbery and other things growing across it at the moment. What are our friends at Ryanair waiting for, I wonder? doing some last minute pre-departure checks, I would imagine. But yeah, you can see the beautiful thing with this location is that you can see how slanted and how much of a dip is actually is on the runway here, 2709 of course, and how much of a hill Bristol Airport is actually on. I suppose HZ73 is kind of lovingly named the Big Mac Kicker of Sydney. The Big Mac Kicker, eh? HZ73 saying, I still reckon the EasyJet livery just looks like a boiled lolly. For our English viewers who are unaware, lolly in Australia and New Zealand means sweet. Sweets, candy, sweets. Lollies are what they're called over in Australia and New Zealand for the most part. Some people call them sweets, obviously. Scotty Frog Stocks in the house. Good to see you, Scotty. New Zealand has the best pies, surely do. I agree with you every time. I'm just going to reapply some sun cream. Unless our Ryanair is a straight out departure, which it is, out the door off to Marseille. Or Marseille, however you pronounce it. Yeah, good on ya. HZ73, too true. Look at this for a shot. Jet 2, TUI, EasyJet. Very cool. And then Ryanair just about to get to the Big Mac Kicker. Up and out of it here at Bristol. Jet 2 lining up on runway 27. Steve Carter, lolly to me means money. Courtney and Eli, yeah, Sinead did say she was going to be watching. She hasn't tuned in just yet, I don't think, unless she's lurking around, but she might still be asleep. She was at a music festival last night. She was living it large at a music festival, so she might still be asleep. EasyJet and TUI sitting pretty on the taxiway whilst Jet 2, this is going to be our next departure off to Alicante, is lined up, ready to go on runway 27. Our next arrival is our EasyJet A320, which is due in at 7:34 estimated time coming in from Glasgow. And of course our two ATRs will be following that, Air Lingus and a Loganair. What's the name on the side of that EasyJet? John Barton. John Barton on the side of the EasyJet A320. Jet 2 is rolling. We'll go over just as it rotates. As mentioned, Jet 2 off to Alicante this morning. There it is, just caught the rotation now. The Jet 2 in the .com livery, the silver and red livery. Gorgeous departure from the Jet 2, Boeing 737, as mentioned in the .com livery. Mission Apparition, good to see you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, welcome back. Saying good morning from Western Supermare, living under the flight path. For most flights. For most incoming flights, that is. Anyway, Ipso saying John Barton is the former chairman of EasyJet. Awesome. And Sudeep, good morning again, saying, wow, pilot scene, ultimate zoom, yeah. Good location from here, eh? What's Tui got for us? Bit of a pilot wave from Tui, maybe, who knows? They don't know we're here, but we can see them moving around. But they probably could see me from this location, to be fair. EasyJet on the rollout. I'm just going to quickly reapply some cream. For those of you unaware, we are running a behind the scenes live stream today here on the main channel. So if you so wish to go and check out what's happening behind the scenes here at Bristol Airport, then you can watch both of these streams side by side if you so wish as well. EasyJet going to be rotating any second now. There it is, just caught it. Hey, here she is, Sinead. We were just talking about you. Lovely to see you, sis. Hope you're doing well. Look at this for a shot. Sui coming in, EasyJet taking off. Just grabbing a little bit of that wake from the departing EasyJet. Our Tui Boeing 737 is going to be heading out the door this morning off to Roo. Hey! HZ73, good on ya. Wow, I've never noticed that before, mate. Thank you so much for drawing attention to it. That is hilarious. Mate, we'll just leave it, eh? We'll just leave it. That is so funny. I've never noticed that before. Yeah, fair play to you, mate. Good on ya. Good on ya. I like it. A321neo, WBBF there in the chat as well. Was saying just a couple of messages ago, saying thanks for the third person view. Never seen myself push from so far away. Yeah, no worries, mate. Hey, we're out here on a weekly basis for the most part, streaming from Bristol. Bristol is our home airport, of course. So yeah, we are your predominant streamer here at Bristol Airport. So hey, if you're ever working, let me know. Get hooked up to the channel, hooked up to our channels, our other channels, and let me know when you're working, and I can keep that in mind. Good morning, Sinead. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Courtney and Eli asking Sean, when spotting and streaming, have you ever been moved on from a spot? Yes, I have actually. Only once though, to be fair. I've only been moved on from a spot once, and that was because I was unfortunately in a spot that I was allowed to be at for plane spotting. I wasn't allowed to be streaming from there. So my very first stream I did in the UK after relocating back got cut short. And it was at Luton Airport. I tried so many times to reach out to the media team and or enforcement law and other things like that, airport police. And yeah, I was standing high atop one of the car parks, and yeah, I got asked to move on about an hour and a half into the stream because I wasn't allowed to be up there streaming, because the car park is on private land. Luton Airport owns a massive amount of their land, which I didn't actually realise. But once again, I tried all avenues to get an answer. Never heard back from anybody. So, you know, I knew it was a little bit risky, but I thought, hey, I'll go there, I'll set up, I'll start streaming. I'm more than happy to be told to move on, and I will shake hands with anybody and have a great conversation, which I did having a very good conversation with a fella. His name was called Paul. He was the ground security guard at the time, and we had an absolutely fantastic chat. So yeah, big shout out to Paul, and yeah, we had a good chat about certain places to be and not to be. But yeah, so Luton Airport was the place that I got moved on from. Is that pilot looking at us? Yeah, Luton Airport was where I got moved on from. But yeah, I had a great chat with Paul, and then ended up connecting with the media team at Luton Airport and had a great chat with those guys as well. So yeah, it was awesome. Inspector Morse, good morning. Ryan, good morning. Helsinki spotting, hey, good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Home of Finnair, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Telly NZ, surprisingly enough, Telly, I never got moved on from the car park at Christchurch. I had a couple of security guards come up and say hello and have a conversation with me, but I never got moved on from the car park at Christchurch, which is, yeah, it's just quite ironic when I then got told that I wasn't allowed to be up there. But ironically, the security never moved me on. I don't know whether, because I had a couple of friends actually that, well, that still do work at the airport. I don't know whether, like, yeah, my friends then kind of put in a good word or something for me. I don't know. But yeah, I never got moved on. EasyJet A320 Neo is our next departure, lined up on a runway 27. We've got another EasyJet A320 lined up on taxiway Zulu. Going to be heading out the door very shortly, but our A320 Neo on the runway heading out to Barry. This A320 we're looking at right now heading out to Nice in France. A320 with the CO engines, of course. Our Neo powered up, we're rolling 251 variant, 7 years old in the EasyJet fleet. Inspector Morse, good morning, good to see you. Yeah, Ryan, great to have you, mate. Welcome to Sky Squad TV, hope you're doing well. EasyJet A320 Neo from Glasgow, 3 minutes out, good on ya. That EasyJet is probably going to get out there before the arriving EasyJet does. Hey Paul, good morning, good to see you. Hey Sean, good to see you as always. I'm back at a rather chilled Bristol compared to your stream at London Heathrow last weekend. Yeah, mad, eh? Crazy to think that our London Heathrow stream was actually Monday of this week. But Paul, good to see you. All right, we do have an arrival coming in. A320 Neo coming in 2 minutes time. And thank everybody for hitting the like button so far on today's live stream. Of course, free way for you lovely people to support the channel. And hey, if you haven't already, then please do hit the like button. Helsinki spotting, yeah, I'm doing really well, thank you, my friend. I'm doing very well. Hope you are too. It's been a while. I've been meaning to catch up with some of your streams, but I saw your post the other day saying that you've been quite busy with work and that lately, so you haven't been able to get out and stream as much as you would have liked. Lollyblocks, good to see you. I'm doing well, thank you. Welcome to Sky Squad TV live from Bristol Airport, our home base. Check this for a zoomed out shot with our rotating EasyJet A320 as our next EasyJet A320 comes into shot. A bit of wind picking up there for us. Hey, Steve Carter, no worries at all, my friend. Hey, thank you so much for dropping in. Really do appreciate you being here. Have a great weekend with the family, Sean. See you next time, mate. Bye for now. Yeah, good on you, Steve. Have a great weekend yourself. Thank you so much for being here and for dropping in today. Pleasure is all mine, my friend, to host you. We'll see you on the next one, eh? It's the EasyJet show for the time being. A320 Neo lined up on a runway 27, heading out the door off to Split. Excuse me. Apologies about the sniffing there, guys. Yeah, heading out the door off to Split is our 320 Neo lined up on a runway 27 this morning. Power's going to be set in just a moment. Jet 2 pushing back on the right-hand side as well in the .com livery. And then, of course, we're not going to miss our next arrival. Which is our EasyJet A320 coming in from Glasgow. We're going to record that as well on all the cameras that I have here today. Of which I have a few. EasyJet are rolling out, so we'll spin around and get the rotation in just a moment. Caroline, good morning, good to see you. All right, here we go. EasyJet coming in. Let's spin around and get it. This is going to look fantastic. This is. The first Ryanair was absolutely mega, and this one's going to be even better. I can feel it. As it comes directly over the top of us this morning. No vapour on those flaps like the Ryanair did, so that vapour, of course, has well and truly been dispersed by the sun this morning breaking through. Here it comes. Yeah, boy, there it is. Yeah. Ha ha. Oh, it's so good. Do you know what? This makes me want to go back to Gatwick. Hey, those views make me want to go back to Gatwick Airport. When it's like a reverse ops day or something. Hey! Yep. A beautiful arrival from the gorgeous Airbus A320 Neo coming in from Glasgow. Hey! Chill. Unreal, eh? Unreal. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Good on ya. Yeah, Ryan, I love Gatwick as well, man. I've only been to Gatwick once, eh? For a stream. Apps83, good morning, good to see you, welcome back. Saying good to see you back in Bristol, buddy. Yeah, it's good to be back, eh? Good to be back in Bristol, my friend. Hope you're doing well. So we've got a 2E coming towards us as well, 737. Yeah, that was an awesome arrival. Loving these head-on shots this morning. The moon is still out as well, which is mad. Oh, so good, eh? So good. Definitely be hitting the like button, ladies and gentlemen, for those head-on arrivals here at Bristol Airport this morning with runway 27 in action. Yeah. Jet 2 Santorini written on the side of the nose of that beautiful Jet 2 in the .com livery. One EasyJet in from Scotland and one EasyJet out to Scotland. A320 heading out to Edinburgh. 214 variant, CO engines on that guy. Trish is out the door. No worries, Trish. Hey, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Always a pleasure, Trish. Always a pleasure to see you on the Sky Squad TV live streams. Carwin, Aer Lingus ATR from Dublin, 11 minutes out. Good on ya. So guys, are we enjoying this spot today? I appreciate we've got the ILS mast right in front of us, which of course obstruct our view, of course, to get a rear shot of them just through the ILS mast there. But of course, you get lovely unobstructed views to the right-hand side of the plane sitting on taxiway Zulu 4 and coming down the taxiway. And as we just experienced with the overhead EasyJet, incredible views of the arrivals. So let me know if you are enjoying this particular spot. I'm loving it, if I'm honest, and I might come back here quite often. Would be good to get up and above, but I would imagine if I had some type of extra platform to get me a little bit higher above those ILS masts, I reckon I probably would end up getting a bit of a visit from airport security, because we are quite close to them. We are quite close to the arriving planes when they come in. Very close, actually, to be fair. It feels it anyway. It feels very, very close. All right, Jet 2 rolling. Jet2.com heading out the door. Need to get my flight radar back up. Hey, Devon Barnes, good to see ya. Hey, mate, from sunny Melbourne. My sister Sinead there in the chat saying, it's moments like that I'm so glad for the behind the scenes cam. Sean's little excited moments. Hey, good on ya. Jumper saying, I was just about to say the same thing. Sean's excitement is infectious. Good on ya. Thank you so much for the kind words. A West Country Wanderer coming in. Dropping in a massive 5 gifted memberships onto the Sky Squad TV live stream today. Thank you so much, my good friend West Country Wanderer. Very much appreciated, buddy. Honestly, thank you so much. It's very, very kind of you. Very kind of you. Our Jet 2 that we're looking at right now, heading out to Palma de Mallorca. And then our 2E that's lined up on runway 27 is going to be heading out the door off to Verona this morning very shortly. But thank you so much for your for the dropping in 5 gifted memberships there, West Country Wanderer. Devon Barnes is in the house. Missed It Replays is in the house. Apps 83 saying, I love this channel. Everyone's so friendly. Keep up the good work, guys. I love the old westerly takeoffs. Planes swing around over North Bristol, so I hear them all fly over around 4 or 5k feet. Yeah, awesome, eh? Hey, J-Ro's in the house as well. Good to see you, J-Ro. Hope you're doing well. Tui heading out to Verona is rolling down runway 27. Telly, I've just seen your message in the mod chat. Good on you, mate. That's hilarious. I like it. Oh, my mum's there in the chat. Good morning, mum. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you this morning, mum. Hope you had a good sleep. Right, guys, just bear with me for one moment. I just want to... Where's that ATR that's on the way in? Oh, still a little bit out. Okay, cool. Still a little bit out. Jet 2 lined up on the runway, Bristol to Malaga. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind, just give me one moment. I just need to reply to a message that has come through. Stay, as they say, under the radar. Yeah, good on you, mate. $18 years old, this particular Jet 2 Boeing 737-800. But Mum, good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Safe travels for you and Dad whenever you do leave. Of course, don't forget to message me, Mum, when you're on your way. Pilot Mass Edits is there in the chat as well. Good to see you. Good morning. And Bristol Airport is near enough cleared out, ladies and gentlemen. Near enough cleared out of our overnight arrivals. A lot of those arrivals coming over between the hours of midnight and 4 a.m. I believe the last flight lands into Bristol Airport at literally 4 a.m. in the morning. Madness, eh? Crazy. Next departure, Ryanair, Boeing 737 out the door, heading back off to Dublin. I believe, Ipso, give us 3 rings when you get there, Denise. Yeah, good on you. I believe this was our Boeing 737 from Ryanair that was our first arrival, and it's already turned itself back around and heading back out to Dublin. Good on you, sis. Sinead, don't forget to go and raid the fridge. Dog sitting duties, eh? Mad. Dog sitting duties. Right, Ryanair rolling. And then I'm going to have a quick little drink when we spin around and get eyes on our Ryanair departure that's getting very much up to the threshold and the rotation point. Telly, correct, in the mod stat there. That's exactly what she's up to. That's exactly what she's up to. Yeah, look at this. Interesting, eh? Both of the Ryanair, well, quite a few of the Ryanair departures that we've seen today, after they've rotated, have not stayed perfectly straight on the centre line on the climb out. They have veered to the right just a little bit. Of course, that might be part of the climb out phase and the SID. Of course, the route that they take on the climb up to the transition level 5000. All right, quick look at our ATR because I believe it's probably lining up on finals. It is. Our next departure, EasyJet, lined up on runway 27, going to be heading out to Newcastle this morning, and then we'll spin around and get eyes on our Aer Lingus ATR that will be coming in shortly. Ipso and Telly, you guys are cracking me up. So good. By the looks of it, we only have 1, 2, 3 jets at the gates here at Bristol Airport left to depart. Of course, it gets a bit quiet between the hours of, well, not quiet, but most of our departures have already gone. But as mentioned, we are running there is a couple of departures that are running a little bit late this morning. Steve Beakow, good morning, buddy. Hope you are doing well. Lovely to have you here with us this morning. And Steve, I can't remember if I thanked you on our Heathrow stream, but once again, buddy, thank you so much for the sheer amount of information that you shared via email regarding Edinburgh and the spotting locations. Absolutely incredible help, my friend, so thank you. All right, EasyJet rolling off to Newcastle and runway 27 this morning. Safe to say, at night time, Ipso, come to think of it, at night time when those landing lights are on, I'm standing directly in front of two of them. When those landing lights are on, I reckon I'd be blinded. I reckon I'd be absolutely blinded. Wow, beautiful noise on the wake there. Ronnie, good morning. Yeah, Steve, honestly, mate, thank you so much. I know I said it in the email, but thank you so much for the sheer amount of information that you shared. It was incredibly helpful. So when we do eventually get across, well, up to Scotland, and we can do that awesome Edinburgh stream, then I will definitely be leaning on you, my friend, for the extra information and everything that you shared. All right, it comes at ATR. We get eyes on and zoom in just a moment. ATR 72600 Air Lingus coming in from Dublin. Let me spin you guys around, we can get eyes on. There it is, looking absolutely majestic as it's coming in. It's going to go straight over the top of us. This is going to sound great with the turboprops. It's going to sound absolutely awesome with the turboprops. The jets have sounded fantastic coming over. I hope they've sounded good for you guys on the stream as well. In real life, they've sounded absolutely fantastic. Here we go, Aer Lingus ATR 72600 coming in from Dublin. That sounded nice, man. Those turboprops going for it, eh? Yeah, lovely. A little bit off of the centre line there, though. Bit of rudder work to bring it back on. Little bit of rudder work to bring it back on there. Awesome. Wow, very cool. Yeah, this location's amazing for the arrivals, eh? Ho, 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 buddy. Choo! So good. Beautiful arrival from the Aer Lingus ATR 72600. Wowzers, coming in this morning from Dublin, and we'll be going out shortly, about half an hour or so time. Our next departure, A320 Neo that you can see photo bombing us right now, heading out the door to Larnaca. 251 variant, got the shark clip wingtips. 8 years old in the EasyJet fleet. Go on, Aer Lingus, give it to us, man. Oh, I love it, so good. Wow, what an awesome arrival from the wonderful Aer Lingus ATR 72600. We should also have the Loganair ATR coming in shortly as well. Should be on its way down if it's not already kind of getting near us, to be honest with you. All right, EasyJet A320 Neo power set heading out. Off to Larnaca this morning. Sky, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Sounds like Ryanair's on the move, taxiing down towards us. Martin, how good. To coin a phrase from another streamer, that prop battered my sausage. Paul saying, awesome scene, Sean, as I'm eating my porridge. Yeah, good on you, mate. Good on you, Alf. No worries, mate. Just read it out as it was on the YouTube chat there. Hope you're doing well, though, Alf. Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. A Ryanair taxiing down towards us. Here, those beautiful turboprops of the ATR 72. As it turns into its gate there. Do love the ATR. I've had the pleasure of flying on the ATR multiple times. Of course, throughout my time living in New Zealand, the ATR and the Dash 8s. Absolutely awesome stuff, eh? Good on you, Jumper. I appreciate you, mate. Yeah, so as mentioned real quick, I've been running for the past 4 streams, I believe it is. 3 or 4 last streams I've done here at Bristol. I've been running the behind the scenes live stream over on our secondary channel, Sky Squad TV Plus. Now, they haven't been as successful over on Sky Squad TV Plus as I would have hoped and liked and wished they would do. Now, of course, I appreciate Sky Squad TV Plus is a relatively new channel here in the landscape of Sky Squad TV. So, of course, it will take time to build those out. But I wanted to do a live stream, a behind-the-scenes stream over on the main channel to see if the hunch that I had around Sky Squad TV, the main channel being more of a built-up dominant channel compared to Sky Squad TV Plus, of course, with a dedicated and awesome community and viewership around it, and if that would help the engagement grow and be larger on our behind the scenes live stream over on the main channel here instead of keeping it on the Sky Squad TV Plus channel. And by the sounds of it and looks of it already, that question has been answered, which is amazing. So we may continue, do a bit of an update post about it at some point, but we may continue to run the behind the scenes live stream right here on the main channel instead of over on the Plus channel, because I do know there's been quite a few people who have let me know in the live chat when I've run a behind the scenes on the main channel that they've come in via the behind the scenes stream. They found the behind the scenes and then they've come over and checked out the mainstream as well. So that's fantastic feedback and it's great to know. And by the looks of it already, by the number of the likes and the viewers that are watching the behind the scenes, it's a lot larger already than it was on the Sky Squad TV Plus. So Sky Squad TV Plus may revert back to just being the highlight channel, basically where I post all of the highlight clips from the live streams that we do here at Bristol and of course other locations across the UK and hopefully one day around the world. Good on you, Telly, for dropping in the behind the scenes link. If you wish to check it out, please do. Will we see the Sun Express? Potentially. What time does it land? Loganair ATR 72-600 coming in from Jersey in a couple of minutes time. 1 minute it says. Might end up doing a bit of a short final. Yeah, we might see the Sun Express, we might not. Can't remember what time it's due to land. Hey, Christine, no worries. Just seen your message on the mod chat. Yeah, no worries at all, Christine. You go off and do what you need to do. No worries at all. We've got it all under control here on today's live stream from Bristol. But thank you, Christine. Christine's going to be out the door. Sky 9:34. Maybe not, Alf. Maybe not. We might actually be finished up before then, to be honest with you. Usually between 9 and 9:30 there's really not much going on, so we tend to finish up between 9 and 9:30 depending on what the arrivals are up to. If there's a couple of delays on the arrivals and or the departures that allow us to stay out for a bit longer, then we will, but I might finish up a touch earlier today. Hey Becky, good morning, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Saying good morning Sean, lovely mods and everyone. Hope you're all well. Hey Becky, we are super good this end. Hope you are too. Always a pleasure to see your name pop up in the live chat there, Becky. Hope you're well. Sounds like our Tui is starting up his engines. I think it is. Give me one moment, guys. Just catching up with my mods in the private mod chat that we have going on in the background there. Telly, yeah, good on you. No worries at all. Both are awesome super mods. Telly and Christine Frank are going to be heading out the door. Of course, they are based, for those of you who are unaware, they are based across the other side of the world in New Zealand. So massive shout out to Telly and Christine for joining us on today's live stream for the first few hours here this morning. Thank you guys, really do appreciate you. Really do appreciate you being here. It's fantastic to have you. And yeah, do whatever you need to do. Head off, no worries at all. And we'll catch you lovely people on the next live stream, I'm sure. But thank you so much once again for your modding services. You are amazing. Was Radio's out the door as well. Needs to go and prepare for his radio show. Thanks for a great stream. See you soon, mate. Hey, Was, no worries at all. Thank you so much for being here today as well. Appreciate you spending your morning with us, and yeah, go and prepare for your show. Was Radio, of course, based in Australia, runs an absolutely incredible radio show which is called The Platters That Matter on Highland FM. Was Radio, if you're still there, correct me if I'm wrong, 107.9 Highland FM. You can find it online as well, highlandfm.com. And you can listen to Waz's radio show. There's also a Discord server for Waz and Highland FM and the Platters That Matter show that you can join, and you can talk to the listeners live whilst Waz is live doing the show, and he will give you some awesome shout outs and that as well, and you can interact with the lovely people, listen to some awesome tunes with our friends all the way on the other side of the world in Australia, listen to some fantastic music that Waz puts together. An incredible man, a long career in the music industry, spent some time over here in the UK and right here in Bristol as well, which is amazing. So go check it out, Highland FM, Was Radio, 107.1. There we go, I was close, 107.9 I said, 107.1. I was close to it. 107.1 Was Radio, Highland FM. Go check it out, check out the Discord server as well. Hey, Aviation Pete, do you want to put the link, invite links to the Discord server, Waz's Discord server in the chat there, my friend, please? And Waz, of course, does our incredible intro audio snippets that you will be able to hear at the beginning of all of our live streams. Welcomes you into the live stream with that beautiful dulcet Australian tones there as well. In plain sight, Pete, good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well, my friend. Lovely to have you here with us. Here we go. A Loganair ATR 72-600 coming in from Jersey with the overhead arrival once again. But yeah, my friends, if you get the opportunity, go check it out. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Here we go. Loganair ATR 72-600 coming in from Jersey. Flying directly under the sun at the moment. Giant coin stats, good to see ya. Yeah, in plain sight, Pete, good to see ya. Daryl Gemma's there in the chat as well. Morning, Daryl, hope you're doing well. I'll watch this guy come directly overhead. Lost sight of that one for a second, got blinded by the sun there for a brief second. Wowzers. So good, Loganair coming in from Jersey, ATR 72-600, hard on the anchors. As we're trying out a new location here at Bristol Airport, but those overhead arrivals are just absolutely sensational, especially when those jets come in as well. Wowzers, eh? Unbelievable scenes. Apologies, I lost it there for just one moment as I got blinded by the sun whilst I diverted my gaze to have a quick look at something else that I was looking at. Loganair ATR 72-600 in from Jersey. In plain sight saying ripper landing, yeah mate, right over the top of us, eh? How good. Shortbread Airlines, free brew and tea cake with every ticket. So good. Hey Pete, do you do a radio show as well, do you? I didn't know that, that's awesome. I did not know that, Pete. That's pretty cool, mate. It's like our TUI has been pushed back and given clearance to start its taxi down to runway 27 this morning. Looking absolutely gorgeous. TUI Boeing 737, which is going to be our last departure for a little while. Heading out the door off to Rhodes. This is now the part where Bristol Airport kind of goes to sleep for a little while. For about 20 minutes or so, and then we get ready for our next flurry of arrivals that come in. Aviation lover, good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you so much to whoever it is that is smashing the love heart button in our live stream there this morning. Hope you're well. I see those love hearts coming through. I see those love hearts. Pete, Santa, I've been at Life FM in Adelaide for 20 years this year. Had my own show with my co-host for around 14 to 15 years. Did you really, Pete? I did not know that, mate. That's awesome. Congratulations, eh? That is very cool, my friend. Very cool. And next arrival is our Ryanair coming in from Valencia. But of course, our TUI is going to be out the door before our Ryanair arrives. TUI heading out to Rhodes, Boeing 737 and MAX 8. 2 years old in the TUI fleet. Just a little baby in the TUI fleet, really, for this Boeing 737. Max 8, what do you reckon? Bit of a straight out departure? Totally thought there was a wave there for a second. I think it was just the reflection on the cockpit window. Got excited then. All right, TUI Boeing 737 MAX 8. Sounds like it might be a straight out departure heading out to Rhodes. Yeah, surely a straight out departure. In plain sight, saying, yeah, it's been a long time, but also flown super fast. On another note, loving the show and coverage, mate. Good on you, Pete. Thank you so much for the kind words, my friend. Pleasure is all mine. I keep meaning to drop into some of your streams, but being completely honest with you, time zones, and then I just keep forgetting. Being completely honest, but I'll drop into your next one. I need to get the notifications set up. I'm not a very good aviation live streamer friend if I keep forgetting to tune into my other friends' streams, eh? But now, Pete, honestly, mate, thank you so much for the kind words. Really do appreciate it. You guys got plans to come over to the UK anytime soon? I got to meet Tim from Melbourne Flyer at London Heathrow the other day, which was awesome. Wayne's there in the house. Good to see you, Wayne. Same age as Sky Squad TV. Surely is. Gemma saying, do you know that the Commonwealth Games are in Glasgow? Yeah, I surely do. Yeah, Pete, that's my excuse. I'm going to blame it on the time zones. Pete saying, would be nice to, unfortunately not at this stage though. Yeah, no worries at all. Hey, Alf, it's a bit of a interesting comment there, mate. Good on you, Wayne. Good to hear you doing well. And thank everybody for hitting the like button on today's live stream so far. Pleasure to have so many of you tuning in and watching with us. If you haven't already, then please do hit the like button, my friends. It really, truly does help the channel. Helps to grow the channel and also helps to push this live stream out to even more new viewers. YouTube does the heavy lifting for us in the background. Once again, not a massive amount of moisture up in the air. All right, here comes our Ryanair coming in from Valencia, which we can actually see right now. Steve Moore, good to see you. My good friend Steve, all the way from Wellington, New Zealand. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Ryanair is somewhere up there. I just saw it banking left. I was too late to capture the bank. Disappeared a little bit into the haze as it's lined itself up. We'll wait for it to come back around. But yeah, good morning, Steve. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, lost it for a brief second there. Where are you, Ryanair? Where are you, buddy? He's in there somewhere. We'll wait for it to get a little bit closer. It's just a big old ball of glare at the moment, which is kind of annoying. I can see it, but my camera can't. My camera can't seem to locate it until it gets a little bit closer. There it is. Ryanair coming in from Valencia, Boeing 737. If you've just joined us now, we are trialing a new location. Pete, you've seen that sign, eh? Yeah, that's the that's in protest to the Bristol Airport expansion. Save Felton Common. Where we're standing right now is Felton Common. Basically, in a nutshell, the airport, of course, wants to expand. The runway here at Bristol Airport is quite short. 2,000 meters is the length of the runway at Bristol Airport. And in the next couple of years, they want to expand that runway by a few hundred meters so that we can welcome the likes of Boeing 787-800 Dreamliners, A350-900s as well, and get more direct flights from Bristol to America and to Asia. But of course, it means taking land away from Felton Common for the landing lights. And so obviously, yeah, there's a lot of protesters. We've had a couple of interactions with them, but here comes our Ryanair in from Valencia. Oh man, the props are good, but the jets are better. And here comes the wake. You can see it. You can see it. You can feel it. Here it comes. Dan Young, bring on the expansion. Correct. Whoa, there it is, even more so. Wow. I'm not sure if you guys heard that. Wow, that was absolutely insane. Bang. Yo, there it is. I love it. Yes, airport expansion. So yeah, wanting to expand the runway, of course, by a few hundred meters, as mentioned, to welcome more Boeing 787-800 Dreamliners, A350-900s as well, to finally get more direct flights from Bristol to America and vice versa, Bristol to Asia and vice versa as well. But of course, like anything, there's always going to be people protesting. There's always going to be people not in favor. And yeah, we've had a couple of interactions with the protesters. Our very first interaction was a bit of a unfortunate one, if I'm honest with you, with the head, the lady that's running the protester group. And ironically, the other lady that's like a co-assistant to the protesters group lives here in the Common, Felton Common, where I'm standing. So, you know, fair play. They don't want the comment. They don't want the comment to be taken away. But it's been good. I've had some great conversations with quite a few people about it, about the expansion. Heard their dislikes and their likes. So yeah, you know, I've had some great conversations with a lot of people. Of course, obviously, you know, no word of a lie, I'm in favour of the expansion, and I'm in favour of what an airport expansion can bring. New jobs, more money for the local economy, more visitors to Bristol, to Bath, to Somerset, to Wiltshire, and even into Wales, because I appreciate as well that not many airlines fly into Cardiff, which is just a stone's throw really from Bristol. So yeah, awesome. I'm in favour of it. But yeah, that's the protesters' sign. So here you go. I'm in favour of it. For those of you watching on the behind the scenes, I'm in favour of it. But that's the guys who want to save Felton Common. I might scan the QR code actually before I go and see what their website's all about. But I've had some great conversations with them. Hey, I'm more than happy to have conversations with people. You know, give my views, express my opinions, and yeah, give a little bit of insight, I suppose, into what I think and feel regarding the airport expansion, which I believe it's a very good thing. Ipso, yeah, fair play. You never know who's watching, mate. You never know who's watching. Those guys have been getting a good bit of like airtime from the press. So yeah, you never know who's watching, eh? But yes, I agree. Unfortunately, I agree. Max, good to see you joining into the Discord server. Aviation Pete mentioned something about not being able to put the link in the chat because he's not a mod. No worries at all. Airplane video guy, Stu, good morning. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But hey, yeah, I've had some great chats with some people, some other people about it as well, about the airport expansion. I'm in favour of it, of course, but I appreciate it does take away a land from the beautiful Felton Common that we are currently standing in right now. I do appreciate that is a fact. But hey, these things happen. Airports expand. The world is growing. Humans are growing. The human population is growing. Airports need to expand. And this is the only airport, well, not the only. You've got Bristol, Exeter, Newquay, Southampton, and I believe Poole as well, that serve like the Cornwall, Somerset and the Wiltshire area. Basically like the southwest coast of the UK. Those airports serve it. Bristol, of course, being the more major one. Currently sitting at 10 million passengers, 10 or 11 million passengers. This next part of the expansion will open Bristol Airport up to allow 12 to 13, 13 million passengers per year. And of course, that will add more flights, more arrivals, more departures, more planes during the day, during the evenings, during the mornings. And of course, yeah, because it will expand. So the view that we're currently looking at right now, if I zoom you guys all the way out so you can see what I can see, there is the fence line. There's the very first set of landing lights right there in front of me. And here is the fence line, and that's the field. That's how far away we are from the airport, from where we stand. And all of this area along here, of course, is the current landing light strip, as you can see. So what they would do, you've probably seen a couple of trucks and coaches and that. So that is a road where the hedge line is. That is a road on the other side of that hedge line. And so what they'll do, they'll build over the top. So they'll drop the road down a little bit and build a bridge over the top of that road. And then we'll bring the runway into this area here, into this field that we're standing in front of, and bring it into here. And then of course behind me, Felton Common, let me spin you guys around before our EasyJet comes up. They will then put a landing light along here, of course, to of course guide the planes in over the top of Felton Common when runway 27 is in action. So that's what they'll do. So I can appreciate where the protesters are coming from, that it will take up quite a decent bit of land, but I also appreciate the efforts that Bristol Airport are putting in to of course help the expansion and help with the amount. Look, you can see a truck coming past now, so there's the road. You can to help with the expansion of the airport. They're going to be putting on more buses, going to be putting on more public transport. Of course, where Bristol Airport is not the best location. It really should not be where it is. It should be in a completely different location, but unfortunately we don't have the pleasure of just being able to pick it up and plop it into another spot. There's one of the car park buses coming past your screen right now, going off to the Silver Zone. In plain sight, Pete, at the moment the common is not used for anything. It's just a recreation area. It's used for people to come out walking. It's just a public space. It's just a big open public field. It's not being used for anything. It's just open space, literally open space. So not being used for anything, but it is public land. It is public land. So that's obviously the vast majority of what they are protesting against. They don't want the public land to be taken. But, you know, some comments that I've heard from quite a lot of people is, their main comment is, Felton Common is a special place. And I'm like, okay, so when I've questioned them about it a little bit further, they haven't been able to tell me why it's a special place. Like, no in-depth extra information or explanation as to why it is a special place. Just, it's a special place. I'm like, okay. Steve Green, good on morning, good to see ya. Yorgal, I have completely butchered the pronunciation of your name, but good morning, good to see you all the way from Germany. Pleasure's all mine, my friend. Yeah, Aviation Pete, yeah, good on you. Drop it into the Discord channel. Yeah, Stu, correct. You do get some cows roaming around. We featured a couple of cows on one of our live streams the other week. Martin Reed, correct. The animals do adapt. Just like us humans, we do adapt very quickly, and animals adapt very quickly as well. And Bristol Airport are trying in the planning permissions to reduce as much disruption to the Felton Common and the publicly accessible areas as much as possible. It's just what it is. The world is growing. The human population is growing. Travel is growing. Pete, couldn't agree more with you, mate. Your comments are fantastic. Couldn't agree more with you. Not just the Bristol airport, to the local economy, to tourism. Somerset and Wiltshire, of course, being very big tourist areas here in the UK. Stonehenge being in Wiltshire. Bath city centre, where I live, being in Wiltshire as well. Sorry, it being in Somerset, being a very big tourist area. Airplane video guy, cow cam, yeah, you know it. That could be one of the next that could be one of the next behind the scenes ideas or something. A cow cam. And thank everybody for hitting the like button. We are edging closer and closer to 200 likes here on our Bristol live stream. So thank you so much for hitting the like button, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we're probably going to be coming into our quiet period here at the airport as we lose our departure there. Oh no, we've got it back. For the next little while before our next couple of departures come and go. Our Loganair ATR will be heading out the door very soon. Trying to track this EasyJet out for you. Good on you, Pete. Thank you so much, my friend. Stu, correct. Bristol needs to remain competitive. Cardiff already has airlines and frames Bristol missed out on. Very true. Vice versa as well, Stu. Vice versa as well. Bristol has aircraft and frames that Cardiff missed out on as well. Steve, truth is, these protesters don't give a damn about the environment. It's only how any expansion affects their own personal habitat, regardless of any benefits to Bristol and its population. Steve, I have to agree with you, mate. I have to agree with you on that one, buddy. You've worded that very well, so fair play to you, and thank you so much for coming in and sharing that, but I do have to agree with you on that point, my friend. Hey, Kevy! Good to see you. Wellington Flights Live. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hey, I hope your day with Mike from NZ1 was awesome. So good to see you both together. I watched the first hour of Mike's live stream from Wellington yesterday evening, so I need to go back and watch the rest. But hey, Kev, so good to see you. All right, going to say goodbye to that EasyJet. Our Loganair should be coming out very soon. And Kev dropping in a gifted membership, and it went to Stu. Airplane video guy went to Stu. Good on you, Kev. Thank you so much for dropping in a gifted membership there. And Stu, congratulations, my friend, for picking up a gifted membership. Stu, I've been meaning to set up a membership for your channel as well, buddy. So I need to do that very soon. But good on you, Kev. Thank you so much for dropping that in. Very kind of you. And awesome stuff that you were able to capture Stu on that one. That's amazing. Very cool. Very, very cool. Just checking out our arrivals. We don't have another arrival until about another 20 minutes time. Looking at our departures. Our next departure is in a couple of minutes, which is our ATR 72 off to Jersey and then Cork as well. So 2 departures coming up very soon. Yeah, 2 departures coming up very soon. But just bear with me for a moment, guys. I'm going to take this opportunity just to have a quick drink. quick drink, and then yeah, we'll spin back around and get eyes on our next. Oh, can I grab that guy up there? Surely. I can never. Oh, there it is. Looks like the Jet 2 A330. Probably coming over from Manchester. Can anyone confirm if that is the Jet 2 A330? Looks like it. I can see the red Jet 2 beaming off of the side of the fuselage there. But Kev, so good to see you, and thank you so much, my friend, for dropping in a gifted membership, buddy. Hope you are doing super well. Love the overheads that we get to see here at Bristol Airport. Beautiful. Fly well, A330. Fly well. Fly well. Air tanker off to Faro. Yeah, good on ya. Steve Green, A330. Yeah, thought so. Jet 2 A330. Can see it. Good on ya. All right, guys, yeah, just give me, if you don't mind, please, ladies and gentlemen, just give me 1 or 2 minutes. I'm just going to have a quick hydration break. Our ATR 72-600 has pinged up Loganair. I'm just going to have a quick hydration break and a quick little snack, and then I'll be back with you guys in just a moment. But talk amongst yourselves for the time being. I may see if I can put a... You can tell when Sean is concentrating, it all goes quiet, correct. I might put a bit of a poll up in the chat as well, just keep you guys a little bit more engaged there in the chat too. So just give me 1 moment, ladies and gents. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so for those of you there in the main stream, I've just put a poll into the chat there for you, and it's to do with, just whilst we're waiting for our next departure and our next arrival, it's to do with the pre-flight meal when you get to the airport. Now, are you team full fry up at the airport, or are you a grab and go kind of meal? I could have also maybe put a burger in there, because there's no doubt like a Burger King or a Macca's or a KFC in at your local airport. But are you team airport fry up or team grab and go meal? As you wait for our next departure to come out, which is our Loganair ATR 72-600, which is pinging up on radar at the moment. I'm yet to hear those, oh sorry, not Loganair, Air Lingus is going to be first out. Bristol to Court 72-600. I'm waiting to hear those beautiful tones of those turboprop engines. They might come out to us very, very soon. I can see the Loganair tail from where I'm standing. So Loganair is probably going to be next out the door as well. Mate, you can get a beer if you want. You can get a beer if you want. Early in the morning, everyone seems to get to the airport early in the morning. First thing they do is get a beer. I always get a coffee. I don't think I've ever got a beer super early in the morning from the airport, if I'm honest with you. I always get a coffee, because that just seems like the logical thing to do, in my mind anyway. I'll always get myself a coffee, that's for sure. Need to get my battery pack out, charge my phone. But yeah, get it in there in the chat. In the poll, we'll keep it going for a little while, and then we might do another one as well if we get time, to be honest with you. But we're just waiting on our Air Lingus ATR 72-600. If you are late into today's live stream and you wish to see some other incredible arrival and departures action, then feel free to scroll back on through and check out all of those. We're in a slightly different spot today, so we are very much enjoying the overhead arrivals of our jets, which we will see very, very soon when our next arrival comes in, which, if I can remember rightly, was a Ryanair. If I remember rightly. But I just need to put my phone on charge so I can keep some extra elements of the stream going. ATC Aviation, good morning, good to see you. These all fly out over me in the morning and back in the evening over Newport, about 4,000 feet. They surely do, mate. Wayne saying, I get a coffee first, then a beer. Yeah, good on ya. Anthony's there in the chat, good to see ya. Here comes our Loganair being pushed back. So both of our ATRs are going to be out the door pretty much at the same time, Air Lingus and Loganair. Fire crew still hooning up and down the runway this morning. Gorgeous turboprop Loganair. Not pinging up on radar just yet. But good morning, Anthony. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And just a quick one to come on over and say good morning to you all. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to all of you joining us here on Sky Squad TV this morning. If I haven't met you before, my name is Sean, your host here on the channel. We're standing at a new spot here at Bristol Airport. Where I usually stand is a little bit further back up that way, which is over on the mud mound. But for those of you that have been around a while and have been watching our last couple of live streams, you would have seen that the shrubbery around that area is getting quite overgrown, if I'm honest with you. So unfortunately, we're kind of starting to lose quite a lot of the view. So I'm trying to find some other places here at the airport on the Felton Common side, because I currently don't have access to a car that has a platform that I can get up and above the fence over at Winters Lane. So we came over here to trial this spot today. I've been meaning to try this spot for a while, and I actually really like it, to be fair. You get uninterrupted views right across the way there of the planes that are taxiing. We do have the ILS masts, of course, right in front of us, but that's not a problem. It's aviation related. We're an aviation live stream showing you the sights and sounds of Bristol Airport, so I think that all adds into it, to be honest with you. So we may come back and forth to this spot quite a bit. It looks like it's been flattened a bit more. This used to just be like a big old kind of mound of rocks and other things, which was never the best place to come and stand, but I've been really enjoying the sights and sounds that we get from this particular location. But anyway, good to see you. My name is Sean, your host here on the Sky Squad TV live stream. I hope you are having an awesome time and you are enjoying today's show. We got our two turboprops that are going to be departing very shortly, and then we'll have a Ryanair Boeing 737 that's going to be coming in on the approach very soon. If it is Ryanair, I've got to double check and remind myself of what that is on flight radar in just a moment. But it is an absolutely gorgeous morning out here at Bristol. We could not have asked for better weather. Slightly cool, the sun's out, so I'm warming up nicely, which is amazing. And hey, if you so wish to see what's happening behind the scenes, then I'm running a behind the scenes live stream right now, right here on the main channel, so you can check out what the gear looks like behind the scenes. There's a cool flight radar overlay, which we've also got as well on your excuse me, on your screen for you, which is just showcasing the departures at the moment. I need to rework the code and rework the logic behind it to be able to get both departures and arrivals speaking to one another perfectly across just the one URL link, instead of having multiple URL links for those. But let's get over and get eyes on the wonderful Loganair ATR 72-600 as it is starting its taxi. Air Lingus has also been pushed back. You can see those guys there. There's our two. Yeah, Steve, it is a mirror image. Yeah, no worries. Good on ya. Prop fest for sure, mate. Steve M, after traveling a lot, my experience was always grab as much food and drink as you can when you can. You never know when events might get in the way. Very true, my friend. Very true. I got caught out. I can't remember where I was going, actually. I got caught out one time. I think it was when I was living in New Zealand and I flew up to Auckland to do a stream. I got caught out a little bit with the with the flight times and with my stream start time, and ended up not having any. Well, no, I had food. I just didn't have as much food as I would have liked to have had with me at that particular moment. So yeah, definitely got caught out there, that's for sure. Yeah, Blackberry Bush for sure. Ipso, that's a lot of techie stuff in one sentence. Yeah, I know. I try and keep it to a minimum. But essentially got to rework the flight radar, the data tags that come in on the right hand side. Hopefully they've still been working across the stream. I haven't actually been paying that much attention to them. Hopefully they've still been working for you guys behind the scenes there. EasyJet Airbus Baby Bus A319 is on the way in. I believe that was the one. I think I was saying Ryanair, and I actually meant the EasyJet Baby Bus. Wayne says, Sean, I think I'll be nervous flying on an ATR. The very first time you fly on one, it's a very odd experience. Very different, of course, to a jet. Very loud inside the cabin. Different different experience when, of course, the G's set in when they power up the engines, but an incredible way to fly because, of course, they don't fly as high, so the cabin isn't as pressurized as a, let's just say, a Airbus A320 or a Boeing 737. The cabin isn't as pressurized, so your ears don't feel as pressured, your head doesn't feel as pressured, the air inside of the cabin is a bit nicer as well, it's not as dry. So yeah, it's actually a very nice way to fly. When you get used to all the bumps and that as well, and how that feels, honestly, it's a beautiful, beautiful way to fly. And I'm a massive fan of the ATR. I do miss flying on them. I need to get myself booked on another flight that uses them. Dan Young, good morning. Those are the best planes to fly in and out of Bristol, especially when it's windy. Agreed. Hannah and Frankie, good morning. Good to see ya. Lovely to have you with us this morning, Hannah and Frankie. Hope you are both doing incredibly well. Lovely morning for it. Lovely morning for it. Wellington Flights Live, correct, yeah. Of course, Wellington Flights Live, aka Kevin, based in Wellington of New Zealand. Prop heaven, essentially, prop heaven. All right, Loganair lifting up. Yeah, prop heaven, eh? At Wellington, amazing. Get all types of props. You get the ATRs, the Dash 8s from Air New Zealand, and then the Sounds Air Cessna Caravans as well. The Beach King from Life Flight. And then here comes our second ATR from Air Lingus. And then we've got 2 arrivals coming in for you lovely people as well. Sally coming in with those gorgeous Air Lingus emojis. Maybe we should get an Air Lingus like ATR tail emoji as well. Beautiful. Look at the prop change, the speed as well. Sitting pretty for the moment on runway 27. And then we've got one baby bus on the way in. 2 baby buses on the way in. Followed by the Ryanair 737s. So they will be our next 3 arrivals for you guys. Didn't think we had too many coming and going, but there we go. 3 on the bounce, eh? A319 is going to be our next arrival coming in. ATR 72-600 from Aer Lingus. Still sitting pretty on the runway. Lined up perfectly on the center line from my vision from where I'm standing. Here we go, power set. You can see those props in the frame rate of the camera almost look as if they completely change direction when they start spinning. Insane, eh? All right, it's going to be a quick rotation for the Aer Lingus ATR. There we go, rotating already and liftoff, beautiful. And of course, very different experience as well when flying on a turboprop. When flying on a turboprop, of course, the way that it rotates and lifts off. WBBF saying, look for the 2 idiots stood by the terminal. Look for the 2 idiots stood by the terminal. Coming for you. There we go. Oi, oi! Mate, good to see ya. I don't know if you can see me waving at you, but good to see ya. Oi, oi! Good to see you, fellas. Hope you're doing well. What a legend, eh? Good on ya. Mate, so good. What a guy. Enjoy your day, fellas. Enjoy your day. Hey, be sure to drop into the chat again to let us know when you are next working. We'd love to feature you on the channel again. But here we go. Our A319, a baby bus coming in, is our next arrival. coming in all the way from Alicante to Bristol. 2 hours and 12 minutes of flight time. Good on you, fellas. Good to see ya. Yeah, let us know when you're next working. We'd love to feature you again on the channel. Here we go. Let's get eyes on our next arrival coming in. Beautiful baby bus A319 coming in from Alicante. Going to come right over the top of us this morning. Good on you, fellas. Good to see ya. Definitely be hitting the like button for the baby bus A319 arrival overhead. Those A319 engines absolutely screaming. Yeah, big time, eh? How good? Yeah, so good, eh, Stu? And the ground crew tune in. Mega stuff. First Airbus A319 in the door. Another Airbus A319 coming in shortly. The first one in from Alicante. The second one coming in very soon from Faro, followed by the Ryanair Boeing 737 is not too far away after that as well. Max is there in the chat. Good to see you, Max. Wonder when our Ryanair is going to go out. All right, let's spin around and get eyes on our next A319 that is on the approach right now. Yeah, Stu, how good are those reversers, eh? Reverser doors, paddles, buckets, or whatever you want to call them. You are welcome to call them whatever you like here. I love it on the 319 111 variants. Max, I'm very well, thank you, my friend. How are you? Doing incredibly well. Here we go for another overhead arrival from the baby bus A319. This time, this one coming in from Faro. Oh. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Woohoo! Yeah! Ho, ho, ho! There she goes, buddy. Go on, buddy. Bring it down, my friend, bring it down. Beautifully done. EasyJet 319 in from Faro. Yew! Mate, Silver Zone, get out the way. Yeah, look at those buckets, eh? On the engines, reverse thrusters, of course, the 111 variant with the reverse thrusts. As the buckets open up, you can see that looks like an umbrella on both sides of the engine there. Absolutely awesome. Next one, Ryanair coming in from Faro as well. Double bubble on the Faro front. Ha ha ha! Go on, EasyJet, putting on a show, eh? I wonder if they can see me. I know that they're like massively focusing on what they're doing, but surely they can see me. Surely. What do you reckon? Surely they can see me. All right, here we go. Ryanair joining in the fun. All right, spin around and get eyes on our friends at Ryanair, eh? And then we should have one more departure for you lovely people, I think. A Ryanair also coming in from Faro this morning. Airplane video guy, give him a wave, yeah. Oh, Ryanair making quite a few adjustments on the approach, eh? Looking a bit unsteady there. Oi, oi. Ryanair give the best sounds, man. And the wake turbulence, there it is coming through now. Yo! Bosh, smoky airs, man. Yeah. Oh, mate, unreal, eh? Unreal. Nothing better than a jet flying right over your head. Nothing better than a jet flying right over your head. What a view, what a noise, what a sound. Unbelievable. Hey, mate, that's how we do it. That's how we do it right here on Sky Squad TV, everybody. 3 arrivals on the bounce. EasyJet and Ryanair. Sorry, guys, did I say Jet 2, did I? My bad. Can't help myself, get carried away. I'm in Bristol right now on holiday and I'm going to Cornwall today, says Pen Animates. Good to see ya. Awesome. Hey, enjoy your time in Bristol. Ryanair on the pushback. Enjoy your time in Bristol and then enjoy your time down south in Cornwall. Lovely place. Max, yeah, we are in the same location. So we're in the same field. We're in Felton Common, but we're just further down at a spot that I've been wanting to try for quite a while. I did try it once, a while back whilst it was reverse ops, but it didn't work too well on reverse ops in my opinion. It didn't work as well as what I would have liked it to have. So I came back today because the shrubbery over by the mud mound where we usually stand is not our friend at the moment. The view is very much taken with shrubbery and trees that are starting to get quite high and a bit overgrown. West Country Wanderer saying, reminds me of the U2 video, Beautiful Day, Sean could be Bono. So good. It does help that I've got Irish heritage as well. Yeah, it does help that I've got Irish heritage, so that's a bonus. Oh no, the behind the scenes phone's died, I forgot about it. Hey, apologies guys, I got so excited about this, I got so excited about the the arrivals and departures that I didn't keep on top of the behind the scenes, and the behind the scenes phone that is running the stream has run out of battery. So I'll get that on charge right now. All right, Joe, just got your message on WhatsApp, mate. Awesome. I'll get that on charge right now, and then we'll get the behind the scenes rocking and rolling again. I might quickly do one quick element here. Apologies, guys. Didn't realise that the behind the scenes had died. Anyways, this might be our last departure for today's live stream. Let me just have a real quick look at what's coming and going. Our Faro A319 has been delayed until 9:43. Our next arrival, Faro's just landed. Paris Charles de Gaulle 9:17. So, ladies and gentlemen, this may actually be our last plane of today's live stream, the Ryanair Boeing 737 that we are looking at right now. Maybe our very last departure of today's live stream, as after this there's nothing else going out or coming in for a good 30 to 40 minutes. No, the Sinead, the battery on the phone for the behind the scenes ran out. Got too excited looking at all the awesome planes. So we may not get that back up and running again. So for those of you who were watching the behind the scenes, thank you. I don't think it's going to charge up in time. Is our Ryanair on the move yet? Yeah, just about. Just started moving right now as we said it. Liam's Aviation, good to see you. Sun Express is always a good catch rod. Yeah, it surely is, mate. If there was a little bit more happening between the next 30 to 40 minutes, then I would have stayed out, to be honest with you. All right, so ending the poll there on today's live stream. 61% of you, 56 votes, 61% of you voted for a full airport fry-up. How very English of you all. How very English of you all, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, here we are. This is our last departure for today's live stream, our final plane on today's live stream before I come and do my outro and say a goodbye to all of you lovely people. As our final departure here on today's live stream, live from Bristol, our Ryanair Boeing 737. It's been such an awesome live stream today. I'm so stoked that we were out here live streaming for you lovely people. Being able to bring you the awesome sights and sounds. Brits aboard, pint and a fry up. Yeah, you know it, mate. Pint and a fry up. And an endless amount of moaning. What do you reckon of that one? Endless amount of moaning, eh? Yeah, Stu, no worries at all. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, on to our very last departure of today's live stream. Numbers speak for themselves there on the behind the scenes. A Ryanair Boeing 737. Heading out the door this morning to Valencia. 17 years old in the Ryanair fleet, registered to them in 2009. What a beautiful morning we've had here at the airport. I very much enjoy being in this location. Been incredibly fun to be able to have overhead arrivals like that as well. It's been so good to see so many of you. Hey guys, can we blast through 250 likes before we finish up on today's live stream? If you are watching, lurking around in the background and you haven't hit the like button, then please do. If you're watching on a mobile device, close down the chat by pressing the X button in the top right hand corner. And can we blast through 250 likes before we finish up? If you're watching on the desktop, it's just a button right there with that thumbs up button. Free way for you lovely people to support the channel. Doesn't cost you anything, but it does help the YouTube algorithm know that Sky Squad TV, this community, this live stream is an awesome one to be watching, and helps to push it out even further to even more new people to come in and check out the live stream and be part of the community here at Sky Squad TV. If you've enjoyed today's live stream, please do subscribe to the channel. If you have enjoyed the behind the scenes, then drop a like on that as well. But please do subscribe to the channel if you have enjoyed today's live stream. Would very much love to have as many of you hanging around as possible. Where's our Ryanair gone? Disappeared into the clouds, eh? Just like that, our Ryanair got away from us. Wowee. Mate, old mate Ryanair got away from us, eh? Disappeared into the low cloud cover there this morning. But yeah, as mentioned, if you have enjoyed today's live stream, ladies and gentlemen, then please do hit the like button as I come over and do my outro. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in on to today's live stream. It's been an absolute pleasure to be out here again. It's good to be back home, eh? Good to be back at Bristol Airport. Apologies for the behind the scenes dropping out. I usually leave the behind the scenes running so you guys can see me pat down all of the gear. But hey, go and check out the last behind the scenes live stream we did right here on the main channel, and you can see the pack down process as well. But honestly, guys, thank you so much for tuning in on today's live stream. It's been a pleasure to host so many of you. Been incredible to see so many new people joining in the chat. Gets a load of new subscribers. Thank you so much for the likes. Massive shout out to everybody that dropped in a gifted membership. Just going to quickly run through those again just before we finish up. Frank CNZ, Miss Christine Frank dropping in 5 apiece. Aviation Pete doing a captain tier membership milestone, then dropping in 10 gifted memberships. Steve Carter joining up again on the ground crew and then celebrating 6 months as part of the ground crew. HZ73 celebrating 9 months. Scotty W Mitchell coming up and joining on to the ground crew membership tier as well. West Country Wanderer dropping in 5 gifted memberships, and my good friend Kevin from Wellington Flights Live dropping in a 1 gifted membership there as well. It's been an absolutely awesome show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining in. The pleasure is all mine to host you. We will be back again from Bristol Airport very soon. Hope to be back again next weekend. It might be an evening show next weekend. Might be an evening show because I'm popping along to the Bristol Balloon Fiesta. So it might be a bit of an evening show. So yeah, we will check that out. You know, get subscribed to the channel, get your notifications turned on. And yeah, once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name has been Sean, your host here on the live stream. Massive shout out to my super mods whose names have been appearing on your screen right there in no particular order. Ipso, Ms. Wolves, Christine Frank, Telly, Victoria Flyer. Big shout out to all of our captain tier members as well. Your name is on there on the outro credits. Be sure to subscribe and like today's stream. You guys have been absolutely awesome. My name again has been Sean, your host here on the Sky Squad TV live stream. Stay safe, enjoy plane spotting, spread some love in this crazy world that we live in, and I'll see you lovely people very soon on the next Sky Squad TV live stream from our home base of Bristol Airport. Stay safe, everybody, and I'll see you very soon.